Hi everybody, welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and I've got a little confession to make. I feel a bit dumb, I feel a bit stupid. So, Hardpoint. One of my favourite game modes in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Definitely my most successful game mode in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Unfortunately, in every single video where I've been talking about Hardpoint, I've been misleading you. I've been lying to you. I've got the rules wrong. Okay, so here we go. So the rules for Hardpoint are: when the game starts, you have a 30-second delay before the first hardpoint becomes available. After 30 seconds, the first hardpoint is available to be captured. And then, if you get onto that hardpoint and stay on that hardpoint, you've captured that hardpoint and your team starts earning points. Roughly, it's 1 point for every second you're on the hardpoint. If the enemy team gets on the hardpoint, then the hardpoint becomes contested and neither team gets any points. If you kill the person, the enemy who's on there, you then start earning points. If they kill you, they start earning points. After 1 minute, the hardpoint moves to the next position. And you normally have 5 or 6 hardpoints that change around the map, and then they go back to the beginning. And it's the first team to 250 points. Now, I did, and I have done, all these videos talking about strategy and tactics on hardpoints and how you can learn the map rotations. And in fact, one of the reasons why I'm successful, the reason why I'm successful at hardpoint and I can get to the top of the leaderboard and stuff, is because I've written down and kind of memorized the hardpoint rotations. It's not very difficult, and all you really need is just to keep a list. Just so that you can, when you go into a game of hardpoint, you can look at it and go, oh right, okay, so for example, in Shoot House, as you see in here, it starts in the middle, then it goes to, they call it the shantytown, but it's where I am now, then it goes across to the containers, then it comes back to somewhere called the junkyard, which is where the cars are, then it goes to the forklift, kind of diagonally across the map from where I am, then it goes back to the centre, and it keeps going round. And it's first team 250 points. Now, what I've been saying in my videos, though, somehow I got it into my head that the more people you had on the hardpoint, the more points you got. I thought that if there was 2 people on the hardpoint, you would get 2 points for every second. 3 points people on the hardpoint, you would get 3 points for every second. This is not true. This was a lie. That's not the way it works. You have 1 person on the hardpoint, and you've captured that hardpoint, and you earn 1 point for them, well, for the team. You don't get any points, more points for other people being on the hardpoint. So I have to apologise for getting it wrong, and I'm going to have to go back now and put little disclaimers on all those videos saying words to the effect of, don't listen to me. Everything else is right about, you know, tactics and getting ahead of the game, capturing the hardpoint, you know, using smoke, using the trophy system, making sure you control where your team are spawning. But the stuff about having more people on the hardpoint, in fact, if you watch my videos where I'm playing, often you'd hear me moaning about the fact that I was the only one on the hardpoint. Well, that's because my teammates probably knew the rules better than I did. They also, well, he's on the hardpoint, we shouldn't be on the hard, because you should really only have 1 or 2 people on the hardpoint defending it, because while you're on the hardpoint, you're in a fairly small location, and it means you're very vulnerable to grenades, Molotovs, C4s, cruise missiles, this sort of stuff. You know, you both can be killed very quickly. So if you had all of your team on the hardpoint, you can all be killed really quickly. So you really want other people off the hardpoint defending the way into the hardpoint. Now, one thing that is very, very important, though, that I don't think I probably stressed that much in the videos too much, was the idea of controlling, however, the spawn points for your team. Because you as an individual player can really do a lot to control where your teammates spawn, and because you know where the next hardpoint is going to be, you always want to try and stay alive if you're not on the hardpoint. In my videos, I see you should leave with about 26 but you want to move to a position where it's going to be easy for your team members when they spawn to capture the next hardpoint, so you're not caught on the other side of the map. But there we go. So I got it wrong. I tell you what actually happened, right? The story behind it was I was having a chat with my son Oliver, and I was moaning at the fact that I was watching professionals play Hardpoint in the scrims, people like Scumpy and Formal, and I was saying, oh, do they have? They must have different rules in professional Hardpoint. And he went, what are you talking about? He says, well, I said, well, when they're playing, they only ever have like one person on the Hardpoint. Why don't they put more than one person on Hardpoint? Then they would get more points. And Oliver went, what are you talking about? And I said, well, you get more points to more people on the Hardpoint, don't you? And he went, you're stupid. I went, what do you mean? He says, that's not the way it works. You capture the Hardpoint with one person on it, you don't get any more points. What are you talking about? And I went, no. You have 2 people on the Hardpoint, you get 2 points for every second. He went, no, you're wrong. So, although I know he has much more experience in Call of Duty than me, and I've only really started playing Hardpoint with this Call of Duty, I kind of thought, oh right, so I went off and checked for myself as well. So I was desperately looking through various articles on the rules of Hardpoint, thinking, well, has it changed for Modern Warfare? And then I finally even had to go into a game, a local game, split screen, and put 2 people on the Hardpoint just to see. And then I realised my terrible mistake. So there we go. Apologies to everybody. If you've watched those videos and thought I was a dummy, you're right. If you watched those videos and you thought, oh, that's the rules, then I'm really sorry, because they're not. And what I'll do now is I'll just leave you with the rest of this gameplay. It's quite good actually. We end up winning, pulling back quite a big deficit. We're 60 points behind, but it shows you how you can, by capturing a few hard points in a row, pull back a big deficit and get a win. Anyway, that's enough from me. Apologies again. And I will look. In fact, look at all these guys charging me in a second. You see, like the whole team coming towards me. Here they come. And I will see you again soon.
Hardpoint's moving. We've got the hardpoint. Allied cruise missile launched. Hardpoint contested. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy at the junkyard. Get ready, we're about to move. UAV overhead. Enemy at the hardpoint. Get ready. Hardpoint contested. Enemy precision airstrike. Get down. We've taken the hard point.